Et salut les gens, on se retrouve sur notre petit live, sur le petit let's play de Divinity Original Sin. Donc on va repartir là où on s'était arrêté. Et on s'était téléporté en rentrant dans la chambre de l'auberge. Donc moi personnellement je sais, mais vous allez voir où est-ce qu'on atterrit. Un petit chargement. Et voilà, on a atterri ici. Alors, la première fois que j'atterris ici, j'ai dit mais what the fuck quoi. Des statues, des étoiles partout. Donc voilà, en gros il nous dit que lui il est là pour explorer pour veiller à la fin du temps, etc. Et quand on regarde dans le télescope, on voit la faille du temps. Et oh, un dragon. Donc potentiellement, peut-être le boss de fin. Je ne sais pas. Je ne sais pas du tout. Hop, ça nous a ouvert un portail. Alors en fait j'ai été voir, ça sert à rien de trop montrer, etc. Je vais quand même vous montrer. Voilà, il y a plein d'autres portails, je ne sais pas à quoi ils servent. Mais pas du tout. J'ai jamais été plus loin que ça de toute façon dans cet endroit là. Et ici il y a des grands escaliers. Et tout en haut il y a une statue ou un arbre, je ne sais plus. Un arbre, voilà. Donc je sais pas c'est quoi. Sachant qu'il y a des bras zéro tout sur le côté. Je me demande si un portail ne correspond pas à un bras zéro. Ou à deux, je ne sais pas. Mais ça va se débloquer en fait, je pense au fur et à mesure. De l'autre côté il n'y a que 2 ou 3 portails. Là il y a des portails élémentaires. Donc je ne sais pas du tout à quoi ça sert. Hein, pour chaque élément. Feu, terre, à côté il y a foudre et vent. Il y a des vases, il y a quoi dedans? Parchemin d'éboulement, ouais. Parchemin de fenêtre. Et là il n'y a rien. Et là on rencontre la tisseuse du temps qui en gros nous dit que on n'apparaît pas du tout sur l'image derrière. C'est elle qui tisse la vie directement, la vie, le présent, le passé, le futur. Mais nous on n'apparaît pas dedans. Comme par hasard. Non, moi je m'en bats les couilles, moi je fais ma mission.
Wargraf stands awe-stricken by the tapestry of time. Even if he had a voice, you know he wouldn't find words.
Not but a moment ago we were hunting source in Riverlon, and now we're being...
Say what Zigzags and the Weaver will. I need more evidence before I'll buy into this wild tale.
Spot on.
Voilà, là on part. Donc là en gros il nous dit juste que pour partir, bah tout simplement on va dans l'onglet balise. Et vers où je vais aller? Au port, faut que j'aille.
source hunters. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent, so it is dark. That means the task you have been given. What did that don't let out?
Alors, en gros, là, on apprend que Haru, c'est un... Pas un messager, mais un acolyte du gobelin, quoi. Si on peut appeler ça un messager. Il nous explique qu'il l'a rencontré dans le désert, il y a des années, etc.
How intolerable it is to think that
Lui, il est pas content qu'il y ait le gobelin, que c'est forcément c'est démoniaque.
To know all. It is a you'll rue the day you let us let.
Faut pas les couilles de ce que tu me dis, toi. Alors, ce qu'on peut faire. Toi, tu vas porter. Je vais porter lui.
Hope I land on my feet.
Il est où? Il est là. Un petit coffre. Une arbalète en plus, ça c'est très bien. Donc on prend tout. En attendant que le sort revienne. On doit leur faire du travail. Là on va parler pour le bâton du maire.
Sailor, what news from the mainland? Ahoy, sailor! Name's Aye, that for my putting it to ask those all. I'll tell you.
Donc là je dois parler à des gens, normalement. Lui il me dit. C'est pas lui?
Nothing like. Hello there. Well.
Oh mais c'est pas à toi que je parlais, salut.
Sauce? Now you mention it. Well, sure.
Ah, c'est bien ce que je savais. Voilà.
Ever heard about the time the captain
took the Dutchess?
Heard anything about the names? Don't know the details. What? I'm sure he'll make a run.
Donc voilà. Là en gros il nous dit qu'il y a quelqu'un qui est parti peu avant l'attaque du port avec un coffre. Avec le fameux bâton du maire dedans. Donc toi du coup tu vas retéléporter.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a road.
Si j'ai une traînée verte, c'est pas parce que mon gars il pue, hein, que je lui ai mis une capacité et que je le porte toujours pas. Et si je fais ça, que toi je te mets célérité, est-ce que tu cours plus vite? Oui, c'est bon ça. Pas pour longtemps, mais c'est pas grave. Alors moi, il y a juste une chose que je voudrais voir. C'est mes flèches. J'ai une sauvegarde rapide. Et là, les flèches. Qu'est-ce que ça fait comme... Ok, j'ai rien vu. Je verrai ça en combat. Voilà. Faut que j'aille juste revoir les machins du coup. Vous allez voir le croque-mort. Faut que je retourne à l'auberge. Pour aller récupérer la pierre de lune justement.
Source was in play here, all right, but that doesn't solve the mystery.
Nothing for it but to keep looking for more clues.
It's official. The Duke of Farrell is the worst poet in Rivellon.
In his defense, not much rhymes with murder.
And so we meet yet another.
Je sais plus, il me donne quoi comme test.
And may the immaculate conduit. What's it? You mean
Je crois que c'est pour rentrer aussi dans un culte.
There, go on the.
Trust me.
Non, je pensais qu'il donnait une quête, mais non en fait. Alors le maire.
Daemon Daemonium. More prey.
C'est pas à toi que je voulais parler, c'est au maire.
What? Oh, it's you! What, that depends? Ah, then please yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. Someone wants to hear you me. You must stop that dog by any means necessary.
Ok, donc on peut plus reparler du bâton. On va aller voir Victoria du coup. Donc voilà, c'est elle, la fille du maire.
of Amun-Hur, I bid thee Tujda get a hal. Indeed you may. I am Victoria. When I was the fisherman, he raised me a Kiralis. Is he not? So, let us approach the situation with reason and ask ourselves, where do we go from here?
On va le faire arrêter,
would probably be better if you rather than I in.
Hop.
Place this book here. A volume of
Faire rire les fous,
poetry
ça fait
or
que je lis.
novels.
Voilà.
Rack. Mayhem. We'll place this book here. A volume of poetry among novels.
Donc là on va aller voir le commandant.
It's heating up.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all.
Alors,
Ah, the source hunt. Oh, still, have you found any Like I said, I see. Well, don't just stand there gawking like guppies. Hire yourself to... Whom would you have the Legion? The elf. What in the name of...
He wants us to kill Victoria. It's true.
So, he wants you to kill that savage the mayor calls his daughter, does he? Hardly seems a crime to do so. But I guess I cannot allow assassinations to take place. As I suspected.
putain, et on n'a pas de preuves. Oh là 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 là. Mais ce mec là, je le sens pas, je sens en gros que c'est lui qui a assassiné le comte de toute façon.
Come on now, I pulled her off you before
Grosse
she
face
could
de
do any
cul
real
celui-là.
damage.
Donc on va aller voir Esmeralda.
I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not
Non, lui, il nous
One coin or... Oh, I'd heard. They told me. Fire, thank you. May the...
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
Makes sense to me. How can you explore the spirit when you're busy keeping up with the Joneses?
And now he's begging.
Un matérialiste, un spirituel, ok. On y va après là au truc du théâtre. Une petite cut tranquille à faire, rigolote.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Quand est-ce qu'il gagne un niveau Ah non, non. Dommage. Hop, ça. elle qu'il faut qu'on parle.
Lords of I am as like I told just about so what happened? Some of them perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by... What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a fry... Oh, don't put stock in the hastily scribbled words of a lovelorn fool. Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jake had a mineral collection, yes. As far as I knew, it was one of his past. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm... Well, what do you want to know?
Quite adamant about her innocence.
Alors,
we'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Il faudrait que tu fasses encore sur parole. Faut mieux de trouver une preuve. Ouais. Bah, la preuve, voilà. Les statues, ouais. Ah oui, tiens, faut que je fasse la pyramide de déportation là. Donc du coup on va faire ça. Bien sûr c'est sur lui.
God, what is going on here? First I have to shoo away a creeping white tomcat, and now there's a perfect stranger in my bathroom. Get out, will you?
Ah, et tout ce qu'elle gagne quoi, quand elle gagne une fois, c'est bon, j'ai perdu.
A magical No, if you please.
Ouais, permis.
This room is private.
Interesting devices. You do well to treat them with the utmost care. Perhaps it would even be for the best. How I pity the very moment dueling with demon.
What are you still doing here?
Ah, tiens, on te laisse la porte ouverte, je m'en fous. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on peut aller faire? Je vais aller vite fait au port pour parler aux trois marins comme quoi ils ont du boulot. J'ai tellement hâte de jouer aux deux. J'ai tellement pas de PC. Le 2 a l'air beau. Rien que le début, l'histoire du 2 m'attire plus. Rien que dans la création de personnages déjà. Ça m'attire plus. Là on peut juste faire deux humains dans la création de personnages du 2. On peut faire jusqu'à 4 races différentes. Vivantes, mortes. Et en plus, on peut incarner, si on veut, des personnages qui ont déjà alors une histoire. Donc, ce qui peut changer complètement le gameplay, la façon dont les gens nous voient, etc. Et on peut surtout jouer en multijoueur jusque 4. Celui-là, on peut jouer qu'à 2. Travail.
Must we truly waste precious time providing seamen with new situations? Each sifting grain of sand in the hourglass is another warning. Act now or open the doors to death.
Un jeu comme ça, c'est tellement kiffant à 4. À 2, c'est bien, chacun part de son côté, ils ont chacun un acolyte, on part qu'à 2 si on veut, mais à 4 quoi. Chacun peut parler à qui il veut. Chacun peut faire les choix qui s'offrent. Il y en a un qui va trop loin, il est dans une bataille tout seul, il galère, faut que les autres aillent le chercher pour rejoindre la bataille, sinon il crève. Ça peut tellement partir en sucette. Mais tellement. Et c'est ça qui est kiffant. On va se verrouiller. Alors toi, est-ce que tu peux le crocheter? Bien sûr que non. Pas le crocheter, on n'a pas de crochet.
I've spotted something interesting.
Alors là, surtout pas creuser, c'est un piège. Donc elle, je sais ce qui va se passer.
So, which of you is more deserved? Excuse me. I'm an appropriate. What would you like to know? You
Donc on a le choix de choisir entre deux personnes qui sont blessées, parce qu'elle a une pierre qui peut sauver une personne.
Who have you decided?
Moi généralement je prends toujours l'avis de Boris, parce que c'est un jeune, il a tout le temps de vivre. Alors que l'autre il est vieux. Il a certes une petite fille, etc. mais il est vieux. Il a déjà fait sa vie.
No, this is highly abnormal. What is this?
Ah.
This lightning.
Oh, pierre.
I feel no pressure to bid you farewell, friend. Sorry, friend.
Et les pierres
I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
No, I know it's here somewhere. I don't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much worm, but...
Oh, that me. So the councillor, from what I've applied, I declare... Stone.
Interesting indeed.
Nothing sets me on like inexplicable magic.
Alors elle est où déjà? Oh la grosse. Merde, elle est partie où? Ah, yeah.
Thank you. That's straight.
I assume you address me for a reason, so let the... I don't want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with...
Hello again. Terribly sorry. I've been stuck. That's straight.
Bon. Là, on va faire le cirque. Je vais aller faire l'elfe d'abord. Quand je suis à côté. On va essayer d'élucider le mystère en parlant au barman.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have you. You look like you could use a round or three, so what'll it be? Have a seat and stay a while.
You please.
Psst, please. Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business. That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. This inn isn't in. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning her. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed me grandpappy's machete, bleary-eyed and awash in fright. By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded. Whoever done it has escaped through the window. But I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after that. Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know? He's called the Duke of Ferrell. Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since the, incident. But with spirits high and liquor flowing like it is tonight, it seems the crab may just come...
Ok. Alors... Parlons à d'autres personnes.
A source hunter? I'd like to report. Been at the King Crab nearly 10 years now, personally. Seen every character you can imagine, from bums to wizards, passed through these doors for a pint and a place to rest. I think I'm one of the last folks to hear him alive. That awful scream has been ringing in my ears ever since. And with the room where it all happened still under quarantine, we've a constant reminder. Though that's the question, isn't it? What exactly did happen? We all thought it was Esmeralda who checked into that room, and then I was washing up and nudging the last of the lushes out of the door when a cloaked woman rushed in right past me. I never got a good look at her, damn my eyes, but I figured the way she disappeared that she was visiting one of the lodgers. Lucky for the perpetrators, I was rinsing bottles in the back when the terrible deed took place and saw nothing more. I'm not proud to say I ducked under the counter and damn well stayed there till I heard Ivad fling that door open. But I was paralyzed with fright.
Ok. Donc elle va pas grandement nous aider.
Have you ever had the fortune?
Zimbladorix! That! Ha! Quite under my spell, aren't you? Yes, my unfriendly... Me? You mean you don't recognize me? Well, you must live... Yes, that is strange. Strange indeed. But it's a strange world we live in, isn't it? A strange and magical world, full of wonders and regionis regentum. Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out indeed. If I'm as good as they say I am, you'll have...
Ok, donc lui c'est un mec.
Pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind. So you've wrangled a position in the Fabulous Five, have you? I'm fairly brimming with enthusiasm at the prospect of calling you a partner. You've been sent after Ahu's insane robot, I understand. Do you imagine that while you're busy being crushed by that abomination, I'll manage to get through a whole drink?
Ok, donc lui il nous aide pas plus. Désolé, hein.
What have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face, quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? I am Anna, jewel in the crown that is... I've cut 1,000 throats, and baked 1,000 bread rolls, stolen the crown jewels of the Queen of Arata, and, with my pockets full, helped her reach enlightenment. When the day comes that I die, the gods will evacuate the heavens to make space for my formidable collection of designers. I contain multitudes, you see, and I am utterly replete. Except that, much to my dismay, I had as yet to find the companion to whom my heart so clearly calls. But then, Source Hunter, you wandered into this tavern, and I... Oh, that I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component? Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit. Together you could uncover... I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate. So you've joined up. You've sworn to share in our adversity, and I can finally offer you our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic in-house. But you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. And you must be even more curious about how you yourself can suit up to face such enemy. I hear you've been tasked with taking out that crazed robot in the northern cave. I'm sure you'd like to equip yourself with the finest possible accoutrement, wouldn't you? Come. Oh, darling, that was so long ago now. Who can remember who said what after all this time? What matters is the here and now. And in this moment, I promise to give you the best deals on adventuring equipment you'll find in all Sicile.
My good man, drink you please.
Please do keep shouting.
Qu'est-ce que ça fait ici? Plus un crochetage. Voilà. Puis il y a notre cuivre du coureur.
So you're just hanging around. Well, you are a member of the eminent fabulous.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
Bon, moi je m'en fous, je veux savoir des choses sur le meurtre. Est-ce que le chat c'est quelque chose?
Never saw you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears. I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what they call me around here. Used to be a ship's cat, but the clipper I was on sank when I was the only one to wrestle himself free from the waves. The people here were kind and took me in. Been the king crab's foremost patron ever since. A magnificent ship she was. Used to belong to a pirate, I was told. Unlike me, she didn't prove to be unsinkable, though. We hit the cliffs right neath the lighthouse. Not very apt a name for that building, I must say, for no light was shining from it.
It's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I
The moment I hit the water, I writhed around like I would on a hot tin roof. By some miracle, I managed to reach the beach, covered in kelp and smelling worse than a fish's funeral parlor. But I was alive, so I was. What friends I had. They drowned alongside the rats I used to hunt in the galley. And they're not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish aplenty. Most folks will pet me kindly, and when one of the village girls holds me tight against her ample bosom, I purr up a storm. But I do long for a companion of my own kind. And in that regard, there is no one like Maxine. Maxine, the mayor's darling pet. So gentle, so fair a feline. But she likes me. I know she does. But when I declare my love, she backs away. I don't know why. I have serenaded her and braved many a bucket of water for my efforts. But for some reason, she is by all means.
Donc faudrait que j'aille parler à la chatte du maire.
Ah, hello. Yes, as easy. Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had hit. Which one? I've written as it's very tragic news. I won't posture and which one?
Bon, on va parler à la chatte du maire. Hein. Alors, elle est où? Elle est là.
Oh, golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so... I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queep. Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mute. At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they? With an alley. Oh, dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a... But of course, darling. Oh, this quaint... Heavens for...
Ok. Est-ce que je dois aller reparler au chat?
Such beauty, such grace they have. Magnificence incarnate.
Woolgraf too eyes the cat with great sympathy, though for other reasons entirely. He styles himself a cat burglar after all.
Ah, donc la capacité à mettre des bêtes peut lui donner des quêtes comme ça. Ça fait d'XP, hein.
What's with you, bipeds and beer? No better drink than milk. Aye, so there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Mahar. Like the king of all cats I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Worn perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and
Surely you've met your match once or twice.
Ha! The closest I've come to my match is when I linger over long while lighting my pipe.
Oh, my good man. Oh, careful now. Your head's growing more swollen than saffrons, I dare say.
Faudrait que je trouve son collier. Mais je ne sais pas. Bon, on va aller voir l'elfe. Si je peux trouver un truc pour pouvoir le foutre en prison, tant mieux. Que les gens d'ici Ok, d'accord.
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do.
Ah oui, c'est une marchande, je m'en bats la race.
I swear I saw a lady in red upon the beach, but everyone laughs and says, I'll see mermaids.
Une femme en rouge sur la plage.
Undead at every exit. Orcs upon the harbour. We're sealed.
By the needles of the million bleeder, here I wait for thee. Yes, yes. Have you made the orc feel the black and yes? The orcs of her name is that Victoria. Librarian. My name.
Alors on va prendre le graphe. On vole des choses, on s'en va la race.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instruments.
Non, je peux pas le pickpocketer.
By the filed teeth of Suluma Soul Shredder, the end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
Ce mec est barjot.
By the filed teeth of Suluma Soul Shredder, the end is nigh. Death comes a-creeping for you, Victoria!
Hey, stop that!
Ah, elle m'a vu. À faire c'est que toi tu lui parles, voilà. Ensuite on prend lui. On va le faire parler des dents. Voilà. Comme ça on prend lui. Hop, on le dégroupe. Ils sont occupés. On peut ouvrir la porte. Voilà un god d'acier et une armure de cuivre. Allez,
The end is nigh. Death comes a creeping for you, Victoria!
Là, on ferme la porte. Toi, tu termines et tu lui parles de l'autre côté. Et c'est verrouillé, ok.
The hunters go stalking in the night.
Bon. Je crois que je vais le tuer. Hein. Je vais tuer l'elfe, ça va aller plus vite. C'est bon quoi. On va pas me casser les couilles bien longtemps. Donc on prend lui en premier plan.
Here I wait for thee in the... Yes? Yes? Have you...
Hop, on sauvegarde. Et on l'attaque. Voilà. On bat les couilles. Alors lui. Hop, l'hémorragie a échoué, bien sûr. Ok.
Marksman's poison.
Oh. Vas-y, comme ta joie, toi.
A trifle, my dear.
Voilà, on téléporte ici. Et comme ça, toi, direct, tu tapes. Ah merde, il était étourdi. Hop, on le glace. Voilà. Je fais un petit coup de bâton. Et voilà. Alors, on est de symbole à l'elfe Divinity d'or. Ouais, les potions de résistance on s'en fout. Une aiguille. Hop. L'armoire. Ok. Alors. Oh.
You've noticed that Woolgraf has been lingering by the dead body of the person you've just slain, watching his own reflection mirrored in blood. His face is set in a grim snarl, and his eyes are locked in a 1,000-yard stare.
Maliverne, nous avons aussi cette créature de sang-froid. Voilà tout, de toute manière, un macabé de plus ou de moins, quelle différence.
Woolgraf eyes both of you suspiciously. How can one dismiss the death of an innocent and the other express regret? Who in truth speaks for the Source Hunters, and who speaks in their own name only? Obviously still troubled.
Alors, la hache elle est là. C'est qui l'a? Je crois que c'est Woolgraf qui l'a. Ouais. On va donner ça à Lyplex. On va donner ça à Jahan. C'est quoi? C'est 11-16. « 18-31. »
Hoping someone special will be impressed by the way you wield that great heaving weapon?
Ah merde, c'est une arme à deux mains. Non, bah, je vais pas lui mettre du coup. On va garder son épée. Et 11-16. Voilà. Et le bouclier. 11% de chance de bloquer. Voilà. Allez. Du coup on va aller parler à l'orque.
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be
Let us see if you can choose the finest greens!
Tant pis, hein, il est mort. Moi franchement... Remet des grands moyens.
Tujja, get a friend. It cache fudge. You
Oui, je l'ai tué. Au moins il t'embêtera plus. Et j'ai quand même le coffre. Voilà. Alors il y a qui d'autre ici?
Cache Dinor. Brief history of sorceries.
Bon bah du coup on va aller voir merde, au cirque là. Chez les gens du voyage comme on dit. Ah putain, faut que j'aille voir le croque-mort avant. Donc je vais voir le croque-mort. Je fais ce qu'il y a à faire au truc, au forain. Et je pense qu'après, on va commencer à partir en exploration. Alors j'avais fait vite fait le tour. Par là, j'ai pas le level. Par là, j'ai pas le level. Par là, j'ai à peu près le level. Mais c'est encore chaud. Et j'irai bien tenter au niveau de la plage, vers la quête là. Je pense que je vais aller vers la plage. Comme j'ai jamais fait, comme ça je vais explorer, je vais découvrir en même temps que vous. Donc là je sais qu'il faut aller là. Il faut lire ça.
Looks like the mortician is rather suspicious about Jake.
What could Mayor Cecil...
Toi.
So, what's the... This here is my family's sad story. I just concern myself. How do you... plenty of us. He could have used Aurea. Can't see why. I know it was seemed she could... And this... I never... It was... That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair. And I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Allez, Bertia. On va commencer par le ciseau. Bim. On va dire, il a fait le ciseau, je vais faire le caillou. On fait le papier. Bim. Oh, il a fait le papier, je vais faire le ciseau, il va savoir que je fais le ciseau, il va faire le caillou. Je fais le caillou. Et j'aurais pas dû. Et bien sûr. Allez, on fait le papier. Ah bien. Et on finit par le caillou. Bip. Mentaliste.
You know,
Voilà, comme ça je vais remettre Laura Bertia. Je vais pas vous parler à vous. Que dalle. Bertia est par là-haut.
Never thought I'd see.
It seems. Oh, hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market, isn't it?
Ah bah j'aimerais bien en connaître le symbole, mais j'ai du mal. Hein.
Source hunters, eh? If you've got a favourite sheep, now that the herd are recently... That louse! Did he even...
This is
Bon,
intolerable.
elle va aller voir
The momentum of
machin.
time is slipping through our hands, and you fritter it away on conversations about decomposing mutton. Focus, Source Hunter, focus!
Eh, je te permets pas, toi. Tiens, voilà. Au lieu de parler bêtement, tu vois, renseigner. On est tous un peu blessés.
Sticky time, hey, my friends?
Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad
Ah,
as
madame n'est pas contente, elle fait blablabla, moi je fais mon
Mr. Head
moto.
Honcho Legionnaire! The Source Hunter says that creep Robert stole my sheep.
And?
Well, aren't you going to arrest that stinking thief?
I'll have a talk with him, madam. Ah, the source. What about it? It was stolen? Gods, what a fool that Roberts is. Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest? He has a lot to answer for. But not as much as the one that did the bribing in the first place. You suspect the mayor? Evelyn? Master Theriron's apprentice? You dare?
Ouais, j'ose, ouais. Mais je vois vraiment pas comment on peut élucider ce meurtre.
Ah, come on with the
Que là j'arrive au
dramatics. It's
bout
not as
où
bad as
j'ai
all
jamais
that.
réussi à aller plus loin.
Face furious. She bit me in the face.
Pour ça je vais aller après au niveau de la plage. Peut-être apprendre des choses.
Have some pity.
Source hunters, if you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she get gold. Now,
Bertia should take the gold.
That's right.
aye, nothing will replace me old girl Hoggett. But I suppose a bit of gold certainly... Source hunters, if you've got a favourite sheep, throwing that hog in the grinder can hardly make up for the loss of Miss...
Voilà. Donc la quête là c'est fait.
I need a moment to reflect.
Je suis de plus en plus altruiste, mais je me demande si je ne vais pas être très bon notre action, parce que toléré pour laisser attendre pour le
It does feel quite good to give of oneself to those in need.
Ça peut vraiment être la phrase du connard. Ça.
You've quite trend.
Déjà on va sauvegarder.
Bravo! Yeehaw! You there! Take us. Hard times, Lord Pinchpenny. That's right. A talking. I obtain. You see, though the I had in the hub before my grabbing fast, freeing my. It was there.
Il a trouvé.
I doubt I have. Pleasure to meet you. It won't be the.
Hey, you there!
Voilà.
Tricks of the kids.
What are you looking at? Oh, well.
Fantastic!
D'abord, on va essayer de soudoyer pour qu'il aille ici.
You there! Don't pick when Reginald. It seems and even I don't know how he. Please.
Voilà, il a un ambianceur, donc on va essayer d'engager pour lui.
Bercia's shape is gone, gone, gone.
Oh, bruh! What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going. Well, I don't see why I should. Reginald and I have grown rather friendly, you know? And in any case, it'll be hard to pull myself away from this fantastic show.
Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is
My
said,
word.
as I have heard from a ghost who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm. Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great...
Well, I guess it's been long enough since I've stretched my wings a bit, and it ain't so far of a flight now, is it? Maybe...
Fantastic!
Today, I think,
donc il va aller ambiancer là-haut.
My word!
A familiar. You there? You look like a stood just waiting for his big debut. Oh, that Gallagher is quite the performer. One of my own ilk. Oh. Come on, can't you hear the stage?
Ok, du coup il a mis tout le monde ici. Tout le monde.
Heard the legend of the three-legged goat and the blind orphans of East End.
Strange! You appear to be my only client. Did the whole of Sicil eat some bad chicken? I knew that fool could never have garnered so much as a guffaw.
Voilà, comme ça lui il part et on peut tirer la tête.
What do you call a resourceful? It won't be the worst indignation.
Voilà. Donc je sais maintenant où il faut aller. Salut Bullbix. La maison est là. Enfin, on va juste un petit message.
Maybe the lock could be jimmied.
Alors, je sais que c'est dans cette maison. Je vais la casser la porte, hein. Je vais pas me casser le cul. Hein. Et ce qu'on va même faire, du coup, c'est qu'on va s'équiper d'une arme. Non, pas avec toi, avec toi. Un nouveau trailer de God Eater 3, le perso aura 2 bracelets, mais mort de rire. Ah, ça peut être bon ça. te mets un marteau là et une dague là. Comme ça, t'attaques cette porte. Je pense que j'ai checké le trailer ce soir. Mais je fais pas de dégâts, ça m'énerve. Et j'ai pas de crochet. Alors on va remettre. Ah non, c'est là. La hache. Genre ils ont montré un peu de gameplay, il y aura des doubles lames. Ça peut être sympathique ça. Ah oui, c'est vrai que la hache il a dedans. Ça peut être sympathique le double lame, en effet. Personne n'a de crochet dans son inventaire. Je vais aller en acheter, hein. Tant pis. Hein. Ouais bah ouais, pas de date. On s'était dit peut-être fin 2018 hein, je pense hein. Ouais voilà, va t'en torcher Monster Hunter, tu m'étonnes.
Quiet day on the market it seems.
What sort of arrows do you want?
Oh, est-ce que tu as des crochets toi?
Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Est-ce que toi tu vends des crochets?
Gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors?
Quiet day on the market it seems.
Ah Monster Hunter, putain ouais, qu'est-ce que je l'attends. On va tellement pouvoir se fondre la poire à 4 dessus. Pourquoi je peux pas crocheter? J'aurais pris les compétences de crochetage pourtant. Ah il a un en crochetage, pourquoi je peux pas crocheter? Le jour exact, je ne sais plus. Je crois que c'est avant le 29 janvier. Je sais plus si c'est le 26 ou le 28, je sais plus. Ah, niveau de verrouillage 2. J'avais fait pour la dernière fois. Je sais plus comment j'avais fait pour rentrer. C'est la maison d'Evelyne. C'est verrouillé. Est-ce que je peux pas la crocheter quand même avec lui? Non. Ah attends, je crois savoir où est la clé. Il me semble qu'elle est dans une des caisses là. Celle-là si je ne me trompe pas. Je l'aurais bien sûr. Voilà. Double des clés de Réginald. Voilà. Ça on s'en fout. Ça faut le déplacer. Et il y a la trappe en dessous. Alors c'est qui a la tête déjà? C'est lui. Ouais.
A little, my true name, little did I know when I asked Reginald more than a traveler if there were any way you would break. It won't be the.
Voilà. Merci. Ouais bah je vais pas. C'est quelle heure là? 6h30. Ouais je pense que je vais pas tarder non plus. Je ferai la plage demain. Je vais arrêter là. Hop. On sauvegarde. Ah. Bon bah du coup les gars je déco. Et je vous dis bah à la prochaine ou à la prochaine. À la prochaine. Allez ciao les gens.